everybody, Kiwi John here. I just wanted to touch base with everybody. Today is the 9th of May and I have been in lockdown since 26th of March, so it's day 45. So what have I been doing for the last six weeks or so? That's a good question, really. All the normal things that people do, like all the inside, my wife's done the inside, I've done the outside. All of that's been done for a long time, so there's no weeds even poking their head up around the place. I've been learning a lot of Bahasa Indonesian with a friend in Bali, Ratik. Ratik and Andre live in Jimbaran and Bali, so hi guys. Ratik's been teaching me Bahasa. I've been teaching her English, and I've been doing a lot of cooking videos to help Ratik learn how to do Western cooking. So that's been a bit of fun. When I do the evening meal, I just put the camera on and roll with that. So that's been quite good. Been doing a lot of walking. Yeah, we do every day. We've been out. We're allowed to go and exercise, so we've been doing a lot of walking. But same as anybody else in the world, we're all on lockdown. We're all in the same. We're all in the same boat, and it's no different here in New Zealand for us. We've had, I think, as of yesterday, we had 1,491 cases. Unfortunately, 20 of those people have passed away, which is awful. But 90% of the people that have been infected have recovered, so that is wonderful. We're currently in lockdown level 3. And we are possibly going to lockdown level 2 on Tuesday or Wednesday of next week, which means retail shops will be open and we can get out a little bit more. We can still go now in level 3. I can drive a short distance to a beach or a park and have a walk in a different environment, which is really good. So we've been doing a little bit of that. My wife Kerry's back at work, well, has been this week. She's off again next week. So yeah, what else do you do on this after 6 weeks of having done everything that you can possibly do? Not much. Try not to go insane, try not to go crazy. Watch a hell of a lot of YouTube. And speaking of that, I've had 5 new subscribers in the last about 5 or 6 weeks. So to my new subscribers, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Joey, what was the other guy? King of the Sea. New subscriber today. Thanks for that. So you guys keep watching me, I'll keep watching you, and it gives us something to do. I wanted to say hello to my friend Woz, who is from Bali Insider Guide, and he's locked down in Kuta. And also wanted to say a big hi to Lana and Carlos, who are currently in lockdown in Turkey. And Lana has an awesome channel, and she's been doing a lot of videos. Well, she's in lockdown too, so yeah, it's all good stuff from that point of view. I heard from my boss yesterday, and hopefully I will be back at work in the next week or possibly 2, but the prospects are reasonably good that the company is doing okay and that I should have some work soon. And that's about it, really. There's not much else to do. But I wanted to touch base and just tell everybody that me and my family are all wonderful. I hope you and all of your family are doing well as well. You know, that everybody's staying safe and following the procedures, distance, you know, social distancing, and you know, gloves and masks when you go out. Although in New Zealand we're teetering off on that now. It's not becoming quite as necessary. We haven't had any new cases in Napier for quite a while now. I'm not sure the time frame, but yeah, we're very lucky in our little region in Hawke's Bay. We haven't had, I think we've had about 16 cases altogether, and we haven't had anybody pass away. So that side of it is wonderful. So yeah, it's a beautiful day. We're at the end of our autumn, which Americans would call fall. And of course in Southeast Asia you don't really have that, you only have your 2 seasons, where we have 4. And it's about 20 degrees today, so I'm still in a t-shirt and pair of shorts, so it's pretty good. So hope everybody stays safe, and I will get hold of you again soon, make a new video as soon as there is something interesting to do outside the house. I've got some other stuff to add to this one from what I've been doing over the last few weeks. And goodbye to everybody, and take care. So we are going to go off for a walk. It's 1:30 in the afternoon, and we are absolutely bored. So we're going to go for a walk and see what we can find. It's a little bit breezy today, so you may get a bit of, you know, sound muffle going across the microphone, but we'll see what happens. Okay, so it's at the boil now, and I'm just turning it down. So one thing you've got to remember with boiling milk is it expands and it will boil over real quick. So you see like how high it's going now. It's coming right up to the top of the pot, so I just have to be careful to make sure it doesn't go over the top. There's some ordinary white sugar. So all we do is just pour the white sugar. Just a little bit, not a great deal, just maybe 1.5 teaspoons. And we just spread it out nice and neat and even across the surface of the ramekin, which is across the top of the custard. So now we're going to fire this thing up. Okay, so you can see it's burning away there. Now just watch what we do with this. Just got to keep it moving. Now you won't be able to see, but that's starting to bead. Yeah, see it's starting to cook there. Hi again. So it's time to cook the evening meal again. So tonight Kiwi and I are not really very hungry, so I'm just going to do what we call in New Zealand finger food. So just things that you would eat with your fingers, rather than a traditional meal as such. So I'm going to do a whole lot of different things. So I thought you might be interested just to see what I'm going to do, and we'll go from there. Okay, see what you think.
Enjoy your walk.
We will, thank you.
Friends in Bali.
Anyway, I hope you guys are doing well. You're enjoying the lockdown as much as you can, and you're staying safe. As you can see, Kiwi and I are fit and well and healthy, and we're still doing well. So I'll post this for you tonight, and we'll talk to you again in a couple of days. So bye. You want to say bye, Kiwi?
Bye.
Bye.